at the houses in Abuja. I'm not here to talk about them.
People that you said are bypassing electricity, they are doing attractly bad things.
I caught a retired palm sec in one of the southwest states bypassing and stealing energy. I went to him.
Let's go on a short break and I will let you continue from there. Do stay with us, please.
Everybody say yeah, yeah.
Welcome back. Before we went on break, Mr. Odunso was trying to give us a revelation, saying a palm sec, enough people bypass electricity, not paying, but you were mentioning a palm sec.
I personally went around one state in the southwest, and what I did was to go to the GRA of that city, and I began to look at those who had prepaid meters. How much were they vending every month? And I did my research for 4 months. Then I was the chief legal advisor at Ibadan Disco. And I found out that 2 houses, same street, in that neighborhood, in that GRA, one gentleman was spending 74,000 naira.
Monthly?
37,000 naira.
Monthly?
Monthly to vend, because there was energy, there was light. The other gentleman in the other mansion, same big mansion, was spending 6,000 naira to vend. So I began to be I became suspicious. So I decided I would request for more energy to be supplied to that area from the Transmission Company of Nigeria to please help us give them light, plenty. And I was doing that. First month, second month, the same gentleman
was paying 6,000.
6,000 naira. First month 6,000, second month 6,000. Even with an increase in the energy supply, same amount, prepaid meter. We then decided to report to the police, and then we busted him. We went inside with our engineers only to find out that he had bypassed practically all the split air conditioners. All of those air conditioners were on. Even the guest rooms and rooms that were normally supposed to be occupied by his children who were away in school, who were abroad, they were schooling abroad. All those ones were usually on.
The ACs were even on?
Yes, when we got there. This gentleman, and I said, excuse sir, we say the politicians are not good, but you are not a politician, you are a retired PAMSEC. What kind of legacy are you leaving for your children? If you are a thief like this in the afternoon, I wonder what you expect Nigeria to, or Nigerians who don't have the same privilege that you have to do in the night. You are the cause of the problem in the society, and you are a disgrace to this society and to this town. Okay, the next thing I said, well, he has to be arrested, and I wanted to call the press. And that's where the Nigerian problem is. Then you start having phone calls of big men. Nigerians don't want Nigerian big men to go to jail anyway, which is what explains why none of our former governors from 1999 has been jailed for corruption.
Nigerian prisons are not built for
I would have expected that by now,
that.
all those governors that have stolen billion,
Nigerian prisons are not for big men.
If they are in jail,
they are not for big men.
The new governors will have learned from that and be more careful.
Okay, Mr. Seloko, look at this instance whereby the poor people, the major poor ones that don't even have money to pay maybe Nepal officials or big-time electricians, because not all electricians can bypass.
You're right. You're right.
If those ones are getting away with it, what about the poor people that are paying through their nose reels? Paying, as in paying, attractly paying, and the big ones are just going away with it.
No, the poor also bypass a lot.
The poor also?
Yes, you don't need any big electrician to bypass. It's an easy thing to do. When you look at a house, I'm sorry, let me quickly say this. You as a layman, begin from today in this your neighborhood. Look at the pole. Before Ikeja Disco started putting their meters on the pole, in your neighborhood now, your meters are now on the pole.
Yes, I saw
Look
some.
at your
Yes,
front gate.
yes.
That's where we're going, because Nigerians are funny people.
Oh, you don't have the meters in the...
We put the meter on. If you put the meter on the pole, they cannot bypass it anymore.
So how do we recharge?
Oh, very easy. You have a small, it's like a small calculator. That one is inside. That's what speaks to that one. That's
Inside a house?
Yes, that will be in the house. That's where you do your, when you vend or you buy your credit, that's where you punch it. That one will speak to that one. That's what we call it.
So you have a solution to that already?
Oh, it's an expensive solution. Yes, it's a solution. That's why we're going on it, and that's why it is taking time.
So all meters must be on poles now,
Well,
even
not
for
that
the
all
big
meters
people?
must be on pole. It depends on the disco and what they choose to do. But it is the best option because of these funny Nigerians who want electricity but who are not ready to pay for it.
Wonderful.
Welders,
Okay.
welders and battery chargers, they are major culprits. Welders and battery chargers.
Because they use a whole lot of
They
electricity.
just do what they call beko. They just do the wire. That's why I say it doesn't require any rocket science. You just throw the wire up like that. They have this anchor. Just throw it up like that, hang it on it, do all their welding, take it off again.
Do you arrest them?
Freela. We do, but when we do, between the police and the civil defense, they take money and they release them.
Wow. Mr. Salako.
Well, that boils down to the fact that I've always said it, I've said it on this program several times, that Nigeria does not have any problem. The main problem of Nigeria
It's Nigeria.
are we, Nigerians. Systems that work in other countries don't work here. Even if that system will work, Nigerians will try so much to frustrate that system not to work. So that is part of what he is talking about. You see, I am not an illiterate person. I understand vividly that the power sector in Nigeria, if we must build it to the level we want, then a lot of money must be pumped into it. But unfortunately, Nigeria was in the hand of political gangsters and economic devourers. Nigeria was being run by economic devourers. Àwọn àgbà náà. So, no sector was working. No, it's not only the power sector. We have other sectors, you know, because the money that was supposed to be used to develop good life for Nigerians are in the private Ghana must go of people like Dasuki and Co. And these are the same people we celebrate in our society.
And some of these people are the ones that still bypass the electricity.
Of course. That is it. Because you see, a people, it is always said that a people deserve the kind of leadership they get. Our leaders come from us. Our leaders are Nigerians. They are from us. So it is a bottom up approach. If you are a bad person and we elect you to go and be our leader, then the leadership is going to be bad. So one thing I know is that there has been this infrastructural deficit in the power sector. The infrastructure we have in the power sector is not going to give us the kind of stable electricity
So we need
want.
an overhaul.
I even expect some of these poles, some of the cables should have been changed. I just came back from Canada not too long ago.
The past, can I quickly take Yabo from Kano?
All right,
and I'll go straight to
thank you.
Good morning, Yabo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Well done to all of you.
Thank you.
It's a big issue in Nigeria.
It is.
What I want to ask is that the disco man, he said that some people do this anchoring up. Is there no way that they can stop all these people, dabbling into these things and destroying Nigeria? Is there no way they can do it?
There's a way.
Okay. All right, then let me finish that one. But in countries like
Canada,
UK,
in the UK,
Canada,
yeah,
maybe, but
Ireland
not
and all
America,
that.
they don't even have their lines. They have underground lines.
No. In America,
they have it surface.
cables.
But in UK, it's just
In the
under
UK,
the ground.
it is under the ground. Now, in Canada, they have their electricity system connections exactly the way we have it. We have them here. but the kind of cables
They
they used were thick cables, not the light ones like we have here, the ones that can easily cut
at any time.
At any time. Then the kind of poles they had there were fatter, bigger poles. Yes. So the electricity infrastructure in Canada is a kind of bogus ones.
That's why you have Manitoba of Canada coming to Nigeria to help us.
And you see what? The people in the Western world, they live by their laws. They allow their laws to govern them.
Okay.
The problem we have in Nigeria is we don't want our laws to govern us. And we want to be governing
the
our
laws. Can I have another caller? Good morning, Michael.
Fine. I'm Michael calling from Ikorodu.
Good morning, Michael.
I really are interested in this man that spoke on behalf of this whole. And in my area, Ikorodu, thank God we're having light concern like now. But the issue of these NEPA bills is a problem. Like for instance, I'm talking to you now. In my house, I'm yet to get a meter or top level a prepaid meter. But last week we had the CDA meeting in our community, and we received a bill of 3,145 naira that we should go and pay. And that goes around to all the majority in the community that has that price. And you are told to pay at the same time. But we're not sure. I just know that we're going to pay meter this month, or we're yet to get anything. And so we want to look at it, and we're glad we are speaking on your behalf on this call. So please help us in Maya to get our own meter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael. Even the NLC is not happy with the tariff increase. NLC is saying the power sector has failed to deliver on its mandate, of which it was privatized. And again, they said we need to talk about these prepaid meters. What about the estimated billing? How do they increase their fixed rate? So what happens to people?
That is 419.
People like us that does also have a prepaid meter.
Where you don't have meter. And
so what happens?
Let me tell you. Let me quickly answer
it is wrong.
Of the
first person. How do you curb
now? The way to curb this electricity theft is for us to have a kind of special mobile court that is going to specifically try electricity-related crimes. Let's take this mobile court to marketplaces, big places, town centers, and try people summarily if and when they are caught. You don't need to impose months and have several counts.
You think
I'm a lawyer.
You think that
it will work.
Okay.
It's going to serve as a deterrent. If we had a special mobile court, I would have loved to take that retired PAMSEC
immediately
to that court in the marketplace where people can see him. And then we once he's convicted, maybe 10 days in jail with an option of fine. He doesn't have to go to jail. But the fact that he's convicted, and I can call TVC, I can call Channel Television to beam it, NTA to beam it to Nigerians, will serve as a deterrent.
Can I quickly take this
the problem here, like my brother rightly said, is that the judiciary, you see, we have executive, legislature, and judiciary. The three of them have problems.
Ajibade is waiting. Can I quickly take his call? Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning, man. Sorry.
It's a man.
Yeah, okay, man. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Gentlemen in the studio, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Compliments.
Good morning.
Sir, this issue of electricity is the most strongest area Nigerians need to look into. Like in my area, they don't used to give us light at all. And if they want to keep light, they will give the light maybe around something to 2 in the midnight.
Is it Ijaye you're talking about? Ijaye?
Yes. And before 5 a.m., the light has gone. And they keep bringing bills every month. And they will even come at times to come and cut the light they don't used to bring. And we are paying onto somebody like me. I'm a young man. And onto that, we don't want to have problem with them. Immediately they bring the light, we go and pay the bill. I think the solution to this thing, in order to avoid having problem with NEPA and their agents, please, I think they need to introduce